Let me get my stage face on.
I'm always in stage face. Is that your stage face? Is that a thing?
No. Probably. I don't know. People.
When you're acting,
Uh-huh.
I'm intrigued about you acting because like acting's a funny thing to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Like how do you get into the mood? Like, you know, do you like the improv? Like, do you like
You're asking what kind of actor I am. I did.
So there are different types of people that act differently.
Well, it's
Acting,
just like no. There's like types where it's like, I don't know that much. I did it for a few years, but I didn't know too much of the terminology. I just more so knew how to do things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. So
I can't remember the terminology, but I know that there's obviously like a script actor where you play a role, right?
Yeah.
Or you're a method actor where you...
That's what the one... Okay, that's the word I was thinking of earlier. Method.
Obviously...
Do you method act?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So, for example, like the Joker thing, when I used to do the... Because that was my monologue.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd paint my face often.
Yeah.
And just...
Couldn't do it not painted?
Walk around. No, but you can. And I did many times.
Good actors could do it not painted.
No, but the painting kind of puts you more into the whole... like. But I used to actually, funny enough, you know how I used to practice it? I would have, if I was home alone, just woke up and no one was around, I just have inner dialogue with myself, but in the Joker voice.
Yeah, I imagine that's
so
what
rather
you do.
than just practicing,
that's how you get
rather
good
than practicing the lines.
Anyone that's good at doing an accent that isn't theirs.
So I was just walking around and I just wanted to understand how he would feel, and maybe just a little bit. I would feel it too.
I'm quivering.
Bro, scary. But no, see, I used to practice that a lot and just like really just get into it. But one thing that really did help me for some odd reason, and I guess everyone has their cues and ways to like put themselves in there.
Yeah.
But I'd close my eyes and I'd go.
Yeah, okay, so that's your like that because I know what you mean. There's that turning point in your brain, right?
Right.
Where like you're like thinking, stop.
Yes.
And like it's just about being able to like
and
get
hearing
into
that sound and just.
But then also the next 5 seconds after that is very important because you can't fuck up from there because that's strong. And then you just build bass, right?
Yeah, but that's how you practice. If you keep doing this, then it becomes ceremonial.
Yeah.
It has a trigger for you.
Yeah.
It becomes a trigger eventually. You know, you kind of form it into your habits.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very interesting art. Like the reason I sort of got into acting was I just naturally imitated people.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's
That's
funny
what I was.
It's funny when anyone can do an accent that isn't their own.
Yeah.
You have to look at it like how they practice that because it's like no one just has them.
No,
you practice them because you think it's funny and it's like you do it because it's cool.
Yeah,
but I like it. It's cool.
Well,
but like people like I think looking from the outside, it's kind of funny and thinking he's probably sitting in his car like you probably are speaking to yourself in the Joker voice or sitting around your house.
Yeah.
But like, he's pretty normal.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's to perfect an accent. While sometimes, I think once you develop a few different accents or different voices of different people, you can kind of understand the pitch and tone of things. So sometimes I can copy someone's voice from the get-go just because I have it in my archives in some sense.
Yeah.
Like their voice is a mixture of these two voices. So I'm like, I'll just tone this one down and lift this one up. Yeah. And then I will do them.
Yeah.
Like some people's, like I think there was a few people from school where the way they spoke, their tone, the way they actually spoke, the words that they used.
But you hear them a lot at the same time.
Right, but I would quickly develop.
Yeah, no, but you still listen to them a lot though. So you could.
But tell me another person that could do so many accents.
Yeah, you can do quite a lot of accents. I give you that. I'll give you up. So I like it. I think it's nice.
That's why. Like,
I was gonna say, what do you think is the type of person to like learn that? Like, because that's got to be a type of like a thing that you want to be intrigued about, right? Because it isn't like you said, imitation.
Imitation, yeah, because I think my sense for imitation started on very early. Yeah. And I think if I could really root to anything, and this might really just be just a real psychological leap at this point for me saying this, but I think it has to do something with father, like abandonment.
It all goes back to my father.
But realistically, as a male,
I know, I was just kidding.
what do? You imitate your father, right? But if there's no father,
Oh, okay, yeah.
you start taking from other people, and
Yeah,
so you're
yeah,
constantly
definitely could be
imitate.
good, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could
and
be
that's
good,
where
yeah,
my imitation came from. But then I think it developed.
Didn't want to
even
imitate your
more.
mother?
No.
You've been a sexist since a young
Yeah,
boy.
100%, bro. I was like, fuck being a whammon. I'm not a whammon.
Mum, get out of my face.
Hey, I don't need your traits. I'm tough and rough.
Where's daddy? Where's daddy?
What was I gonna say? Oh, and then I'll say it all comes from trauma, because the next thing that made me start imitating people's voices and the way they talked, was because when I was younger and they used to terrorize the fuck out of me, right? I didn't really have the jokes, right? And because there was like 3-4 of them older cunts when back in the village when I had my little fucking glasses and eye patch. Yeah. These cunts were like 5, 6, 7 years older than me, so easily terrorize them. I have no way to battle them again. Yeah. So
you think you'd leave it easy on the really younger one, yeah?
Huh?
You think you'd go easier on the really young one?
Nah. I had the target on my face. I had the glasses and eye patch.
Well, I would have made fun of you.
Right? So exactly. I would have made fun of me too. I would have been like a fucking little eye patch fit.
Yeah. Continue.
Anyway, I didn't finish that word.
Cool.
So I think my defense mechanism came when if they tried to bully me or shit and they terrorize me, I terrorize them by imitating them. Yeah. Okay, and the reason I kept going with that was because I think it worked a few times. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely would have worked. It definitely would have worked.
Like, they were terrorizing me, and then I imitated them, then they laughed, and then they eased.
The good old, no, not me, you, gets people, you know? It gets people. That good old reverse card.
Right.
Hurts people. Some people never return from those.
Right.
You give it, and then you can't take it.
And that is the craziest thing is, as a teenager, there has been situations where I've imitated someone in front of a few people, and it crushed them.
Yeah, as a person and everything.
You know what it was? It wasn't just the imitation; it was the timing. It was they said something stupid. Everyone went silent.
Everyone was kind of judging it. Everyone was judging it.
And then I just imitated it in the way that he said it. And when he heard it back, you could see the embarrassment in his face. So everyone laughed.
Everyone was just like, "This is golden."
He heard himself in a way that he would not normally hear himself, because you hear your voice differently.
Yeah.
So he heard himself and was like, "Oh my god, I fucking sound like that," because everyone.
He was quaking. He was quaking. He was like, "This
guy.
This guy knows everything about me." Why is he? Why? Oh, I'm sorry. Can I suck your dick?
Okay.
You did it, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, speaking of all of that, you know what? I've given that side of making it look like I'm the one that roasts everyone. Let me just say, I got cooked, man. I got cooked on the comments in TikTok.
Oh, did you?
Well, at least the top comment, which probably has 1,000 likes.
What is it?
Let me read it. So on our latest TikTok, which at the moment is finding the good spot is hard, which we're talking about the clitoris, you know. For some reason, okay, let me read the comment first. Oopsies, oops. Don't want to hear that voice. So the top comment with 1,331 likes, I even liked that I had to give it support, was one of these guys knows where it is, one of them doesn't. Laughing face. I got cooked. Right. And by a fatty as well.
Oh, bro,
look!
You can't be disrespectful.
No, but it's worse when it comes from someone that probably has a fat clit that's not hard to find. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's... And it's not like it's not a G spot. It's not something you have to fucking look for. It's right there. I promise you, I found the clitoris with my eyes closed. Maybe it was a little long. But I promise I found the clitoris.
Yeah, no.
Right? I've always been a fan of dinosaurs. I found the clitoris.
I love how you got to prove yourself. You got to prove yourself now.
Because fair enough, if you want to talk about G spot, it's like you don't always fucking. You can kind of find it's that bump when you go deep inside. Yeah, it's not the same for everyone. But the clitoris, bitch, it's the thing you fucking. It's right there. What do you mean? Like, it looks different. I'm not retarded.
Sometimes you
That's
can't see
the
it.
only
Sometimes
difference.
you can't see it. Sometimes I don't think you can see it.
How?
Because sometimes it depends on what the vagina looks like.
What do you mean?
Have you seen the
The
people?
clitoris looks totally different.
Have
See,
you-
now, he's the one that can't find it.
No, I
This
don't
is
look.
bullshit.
No, I just
I've
don't
been
look.
accused. These are false allegations, you fuck.
But also, I don't look at the vagina very often.
When you eat it, don't you look at it?
Not really, because my whole face is in there. Like my eyes aren't there. My eyes are like.
Before you fucking eat it, you dumb cunt.
Yeah, you
see
can see it,
some.
but have you
Oh,
not
what?
seen-
You close your eye. You get to the legs. You're like.
You see, like I'd say 99% of the time you can see it. You can where Some girls' vaginas are like.
You
literally
always
just
see the
slit.
clitoris. It's
Have
the
you not
little
seen-
thing
I
with
know,
the little hole.
I know, but I'm just saying some girls' vaginas are literally just like a slit. So like.
Yeah,
some-
but when you open it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I don't know. I have some of them I haven't opened up. So some of them I haven't found.
Oh
it.
wow! See, look at this, ladies
See,
and gentlemen.
I might
Hey, you know what? I'm turning this comment around. It's him. He can't find the clip. You know what? You know what offended me? Actually, it wasn't the fact that it was like, oh, well, he doesn't get girls or whatever. You know what it was? It was the fact that you made me look like I'm scientifically retarded. That's actually what insulted me. I swear, I felt more intellectually insulted.
Wait, what did I do?
I felt more.
What did I do?
No, she.
Oh yeah, she did.
I felt more intellectually insulted by that comment because
Yeah.
I was like, "How? Like I'm not retarded."
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know
what?
what it is? Is your tone when you say yeah?
Yeah,
That's
it
what
looked
is.
unsure.
Yeah.
Well, okay, from now on, make sure my tone is always sure. Whenever you say something, you're like, "Bro, were you there?" Yeah, it was.
I'm here.
Oh, 100% was there.
I'm here with you.
I honestly just felt intellectually offended because I was like, I've gone to school.
Oh,
I did biology like for at least a semester.
Did they teach you it in that?
What are you serious? Do you not
I
remember
didn't
school?
I didn't do biology.
No. In science, when we did it, we've done biology in our science classes. We never did biology.
I
like,
don't
as a
think I ever
class.
remember them going, this is where the clit is. I don't think I remember.
We legit went through books.
Did we? I didn't think I paid too
You
much
didn't pay
attention.
attention.
Yeah, I don't think I paid much attention in that.
We did it in. We did
Biology
it part,
really
as
didn't.
part of biology, but we also did it. We also seen the clitoris and all the fucking, not the actual fucking clitoris, but the fucking stamen or whatever the fuck it's called in the plants and shit that acts as its fucking.
Do plants have clitorises?
No, they have the fucking. It's just like this thing that they. I can't even. I don't even remember. Look, I'm gonna look like an idiot right now after I was saying
yeah.
the intellectually, so I'm not gonna go any further. I don't remember all of this shit, but all I do definitely remember that we in health as well. We learned
Dude,
about
honestly,
the
I don't remember it.
male and male and female body
Honestly,
parts.
none of the things in that I remember. I don't
See,
remember much about
this
school
is
at
all it was. I was just intellectually offended.
Yeah, no, because your plant knowledge is just so.
Not my plant knowledge, but I went to school.
Yeah. No, I understand. Look, I don't think. I think you just came across bad in that. Like,
Probably. You know what? It doesn't really even matter, bro. I'm a high
I think you got
intellectual.
some props, you know.
Yeah.
Because
No, I didn't.
no, there were some people that commented stuff like these can have mics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They need all the mics or some shit.
Yeah. So they said you're involved in this shit, bro.
Yeah.
You're
Thanks,
involved.
bro. Yeah, thanks.
Very,
bro.
very.
Well, you've really comforted me in this one. Thanks.
But that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And look, I'd like to big us up. Congrats to us for hitting 500,000 likes.
Oh yeah, there you go. The 500,000 times someone's gone. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. So we'd like to thank all of you for constantly watching us, listening to our bullshit, either thinking we're funny or not, and commenting.
not, yeah,
Regardless, hey, thanks for the reach, thanks
Yeah.
for the attention, and yeah.
Yeah. Thanks if you ever see this.
And don't fucking intellectually offend me again.
I reckon you
Alright,
could be alright. Maybe you go.
I
down
even said
that.
the shit about the rhythm, bro. They didn't.
Yeah. I think you guys. I think you made a good comment at the end as well. Yeah.
But you know what the problem is? They don't listen to the end.
Bro, I just don't. You don't listen at all.
Oh, so I've decided also that I've rechanged my name on my current TikTok to my actual Instagram thing and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start making videos.
Oh yeah. On TikTok. Yeah. What are you?
You know who my inspiration was?
What?
Shout out Tony.
Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah.
Because
Tony's
I was like,
sick.
my mind works
he's-
like that.
Yeah, actually, probably give him a proper shout out. Like,
Yeah.
give
Oh,
that to
okay,
him.
yeah.
Even though he's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
massive and you should know who he is anyway.
Yeah, you
he's
should all
honestly
fucking,
he's honestly.
we want to. I don't want to fuck your last name up, but Tony
Statovich? Isn't it?
No,
Statovich?
it's not Statovich. It's Satov Chi.
Let's see.
Because no, it's not itch, it's chi.
Oh, Statovici?
No, Satov Chi.
I don't know.
Satovchi?
I don't know.
It might be. Well, he's Albanian, so it might be Satovchi. Because
That's what I thought. I thought you'd know it. I thought you'd know it.
Well,
you fucking.
I don't.
You don't even know your own. They're like next door neighbors, bro.
They are
next door neighbors.
But shout out to him. Shout out to
Oh
Tony.
yeah, he's actually genuinely the funniest person on TikTok.
Legitimately the funniest guy on TikTok.
Yeah,
just his idea, the musket one. Kills me every time. Fuck you, fuck you. You know, fuck you.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's good.
But yeah, I think he was my special because that's the first person I saw where I was like, oh, that's the way my mind goes. Like that's the kind of way my mind goes.
You have. I can tell you and him will get along very well.
Oh yeah,
you and him will get along very well.
It would be fucking silly. It would be a silly time. But so I've already got one idea that I'm gonna record.
Because his literally are just him recording from different.
I've already got an idea, and I'll show you. I'll show you what my idea is. I won't say it yet because I don't know what I'm taking, but and I'll get like two people meeting on a date.
Okay,
and then talking. And then you'll be saying shit. She'll be like, you get the concept. You get the concept.
Yeah. No. He also does a really good thing on TikTok where he talks about like every now and then he'll make a video.
Where
he
about
just
what
says,
they're doing and shit.
About what with the views when like the lowest view, and then
how
you get
they're only
promoted.
promoting his lowest view ones.
No. It's also that like they only ask for promotion. They say, hey, do you want to promote this? Because what they do is they give you a bunch of views and then they strip it away, and then then when you're scrolling through, it'll give you this notification saying this video is like not doing so well. Do you want to promote it? And it's like he's saying, don't listen to it. Trust me, it's just gonna go up and down. It's just them trying to get you to pay more money and like look into it. So he makes a lot of videos like that.
I like that. That's why I respect him as well. I've seen that, and I was like, oh, respect, because that could, you talking about the platform could in turn hurt you, because they can demonetize.
Yeah.
But which respects to Tony, that he even came about it and talked about it. Because look, personally, we've been in the same place.
Oh, dude, we get silenced. We've
been silenced.
He's got the same warning as us. He's got it says account warning. It says account warning on every account.
He's still monetized, correct?
But he won't make money. You don't make much money from TikTok anyway. You don't make much money at all.
Are you sure? Because nothing. The
like,
gentleman, the most TikTok person in the world, the African gentleman.
KB.
Yeah. He gets quite a lot.
Yeah, but that's now sponsorship from being the biggest person. Like, how stupid is that cunt, by the way? Unbelievable. He got that crazy from just doing.
Yeah.
That's all he did in his videos. He just.
It works.
And I'm just like, wow, that man is a genius.
Oh, if you can find the perfect formula.
But I hate him.
Why do you hate him?
Because he.
I'm jealous. I see your English colours coming out.
100%. No, I'm just jealous. He just goes.
Do you want to hear something really funny that I watched today? That my mum was like, even called me over to see and hear. My mum was watching The Crown.
Yeah.
Which is
about... They've had to do some weird... Like, I'm pretty sure they were recording for like the next season. And now it's going to be about her. I don't know. Continue.
Regardless, okay. So I'm watching The Crown, and it is about the current queen when she was younger and stuff. And she's talking to these like kids, and she's teaching them about politics and stuff, or what to do as a royal. And she's like, you must go to all the regencies quite often and see like the places that the under the Commonwealth, the British Empire owns. You must go to all the regencies and see them quite often before they get any silly ideas of independence. Masterfully said.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Right?
Yeah,
so she was basically saying you have to visit the regencies and make them... Oh, she also said to make them not feel neglected. So they do not get any silly ideas like independence.
We wouldn't want that, would we?
Ooh, why would we want that? We would want to keep our royalties. I saw another thing of all the shit that she personally owns. Crazy.
I have no comment.
Crazy.
I have no comment. I'm just going to get angry again.
Crazy.
It's
funny. It's funny. One of the funniest memes I've seen recently, and I sent it to you, is it's like a meme where all the like these these bots in Star Wars just like turn off, and it's like English people when the Queen dies.
We do. We can't. There's football. Like, do you know? So like.
Yeah, they stopped the fucking football.
It's so stupid, bro. Like, what What does that achieve?
They're mourning her, so it's like they don't want to because the thing is, the original for example, in my culture, so when you mourn someone's death, especially if it's like your mother or father, well, let me explain. When it's your mother or father in my culture, right? Yeah. You're not supposed to be going to any parties or anything and listening to any music.
Okay.
For a while. I can't remember exactly how many days. I think it's like for a year or so, but some people...
But at the end of the day, society made that up, you know?
Right, so you're mourning the big mother, you know, Big Mom from One Piece.
Yeah.
Some people will get that reference.
Yeah.
For my anime fans. One day we're going to have enough fans that are into anime.
Your anime.
That I will throw way more anime references. I already do sneakily, which you don't notice, but it's cool.
Well, I don't know. Well, of course I'm not going to notice.
Yeah, because you're not.
You'd be worried if I did notice,
wouldn't you?
You're
not a real guy, bro.
You would. How shocked would you be if I actually like laughed at one of your anime references?
I'd be surprised.
No, think about it. Exactly. So why the fuck do you get No,
I don't care. I'm just saying that.
I'm in your head rent free, bro. My lack of anime knowledge is in your head.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of rent free things,
yeah.
I apologize, Anthony Fantano. I apologize.
Why?
The reason I apologize is because I was shitting on Fantano, because from what the messages that I had seen and the way that it was dealt to me, I had thought that Fantano made some fake messages of him and Drake.
Wait, did you watch the video?
Yes. So I thought that originally Fantano made the fake images and then posted it as a joke.
Yeah.
And then Drizzy sent the real message.
Even if he did, that's hilarious.
Yes, which still, but I found that was a bit cuck from Fantano, because I was like, you're baiting a guy.
Yeah.
But then when I found out the truth, I was like, common dub for Fantano.
Yeah. It
because what had actually occurred was Drake had sent a salty message to Fantano, and instead of Fantano exposing the real salty message, he made a fake message about a vegan cookie recipe. And posted that and thought, you know what, maybe if Drake is like, that's funny, we can both get along now, we can laugh about it, I'll get over my saltiness. But Drake then posted his real messages.
He really got actually just shat on, in my opinion.
You know what, I love Drizzy. I won't say this was an L for him, but it was a common dub.
Because it is. Do you know the only reason why it is though? Is because why does Drake need to punch down like that? Now, that's the thing. That's
not only that,
thing,
but that's what Fantano referred to as well, and also. He's just given Fantano even more power.
Yeah. Like
more
which you can. I know, understand in some situations you want to do that because it works, but in Drake to Fantano situation, that's pointless.
Okay.
Like if Drake did it to a different rapper, for an example,
right?
You understand it. It's just like publicity, and it's like it is what it is. But like if it's just Fantano, I don't think you're not gaining much respect from that.
Yeah. I think he was just being petty in that way.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question is. What do you think happens from this ordeal?
Nothing.
Okay, interesting. Because I think it goes two ways.
Yeah.
I think one way that it may go, that I feel like it may go, because it has happened in the past, is the OVO goons knock on your door and tell you to quiet down or apologize. Right?
Yeah. But what? But I'm gonna ask questions.
Right.
Yeah.
You can ask, but let me finish. Or the second way, where nothing does happen of it, and possibly they squash it and do an interview, because that's what Fantano said. He messaged him right after. He's like, "When's the interview?"
Okay. Yeah. So that would make sense for Drake to do that.
Right. So that would be the positive ending, but I almost feel like it. Depending on the level of pettiness that Drake wishes to continue to play by, what would they
do?
Well, knock on your door.
Yeah, but what would they want? An apology for what?
Drake
doesn't want an apology.
I think at this either something.
Well, but what is
something at least what it is. I think he would want something to make it at least look like. In the end, he won. That's all he ever wants. Just like with the Kanye situation.
But what is that? What is that?
With the Push situation, was
he going to try and take his girl? That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Like that guy's wife?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Where
he commented and
he
messaged his wife and his wife was like,
"Hey,"
right? Yeah. Which she would, because Drake.
You think so? Yeah. You think you would? I think no. There's some people that wouldn't.
Okay.
I think there's people in relationships that wouldn't.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah, they wouldn't. They'd be like, "No, go away."
But okay, let me put you in a scenario. Right?
Yeah.
Similar situation.
Yeah.
But you're not obviously opposite. Like, let's say, who's a very... Oh, I know who you fucking love. What's that one chick that we compared to Alex Demi before?
Oh, Jenna Ortega.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's...
Jenna... Wait.
Yeah.
Let's say you're...
I could say no to Jenna Ortega. I don't know Jenna Ortega.
Let's say you're in a long-term relationship, right?
I don't know Jenna Ortega. I've got a better one, though. Okay. What's the girl from, like, Aubrey Plaza? I'd probably like more.
Oh, because her personality is very jazzy.
I like her.
A girl like her, I refer to her personality as jazzy. You know why?
Yeah.
Because jazz has no kind of set of rules.
It's
very like...
Yeah, very sporadic. It's very...
And I would personally refer myself as a jazzy kind of personality. Wait, let me jazz up, motherfuckers. You know what? Y'all be shitting on me. Let me jazz up. You know what? My style, I feel like will eventually just become Russell Brand. I think I'm gonna go full,
you're gonna go full like chest,
full chest, hair out, hippie kind, like Alan Watts.
Gonna grow your hair out long.
Yeah. I actually, because I realized originally I'm kind of been growing the mullet, but I realized what I'm actually gonna do in the end.
Yeah, what?
I'm just gonna grow the top and the back.
Yeah.
And just keep shaving the sides, and then just tie it like this. Or tie it up and here as well, like a samurai.
Oh yeah, I like the top with just the sides down. I like that as well. Like just the top done and then the sides stay down.
Oh yeah, that's what I saw my friend do, like this. Yeah, and then like that, like sides.
Oh no, I mean like this tied and then the bottom is all just down.
Oh, that looks nice. But see, I want the reverse, where this is tied and then this is the little like.
I mean, I could technically do that. I think.
Yeah, you basically could at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tie this up.
So yeah. Well, there you go. So I'm kind of going to that point. But I also realize my style as well. I think as I get older, I get more into. I kind of appeal more to what he's actually been wearing. Weirdly.
To who?
Russell Brand.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah.
I feel like that's where my style is evolving. It's evolving back to like.
Yeah.
I feel like as I get older, my style is evolving.
Russell Brand's such a strange dude. I feel like
if I can relate to anyone, I can relate to
He's
probably
like,
not as deeply as the whole really bad drug addictions of like being different. What he said, heroin, crack, and when he said something else, I think he said coke as well.
Yeah, he was,
But he was on, like, you know.
He was on the lot.
So, and look, but in many other ways, I feel like I can relate to him.
Yeah, I think his desire to just be like level-headed, I guess, in a way, like in my opinion, is what I really like about him. Like it's just like his desire to like find like peace between all. Everyone. I like a lot. Like in terms of like he's
looking for balance.
He doesn't like, as much as he may disagree with someone, he like wants to like find out. He wants to find out. He wants to see why you think this way. Why? Because he understands people.
Well, that's why. And that in that sense, that's why I feel like relate, because I feel like I've been doing that my whole life.
Yeah. Okay. You don't hate a certain subgenre of the community?
No, not at all.
Interesting. I think otherwise.
Okay, yes, I hate the Jew. No, I'm joking. I'm only kidding. I'm Jewish. Probably somewhere down the line. What subgenre of people do I hate? Please explain to me.
No. You're alright.
No. Say it.
Oh, I was gonna say you're noisy neighbours, but like then you kind of join their side, you know. First, like, I know you didn't like Croatians back in the day.
Oh, I only disliked them due to the fact that I was part, and I couldn't accept it.
Crazy, very.
One of my best friends is Croatian.
Okay, interesting. That's like I don't think that cuts it.
I'm Croatian.
I don't think that cuts it. Yeah, like, that should, but maybe you hate
Surely
a bit of
I'm
yourself.
safe now.
Maybe you hate a bit of yourself, and that's the part of yourself you hate.
Oh no, fuck no!
Side.
To be honest, some of the people that I dislike the most are Serbian. I don't hate anyone.
Oh, so now you hate your own. Crazy how as soon as they leave the Cubs,
be your own.
As soon as I
leave the country, I'm spitting on my people.
Oh, it's always
the
big guys. It's always
I'm lucky. I escape.
It's always the big shots that leave that hate us.
Yeah. Oh man, bro. No, actually, I love my people, and a lot of the things I do is for my people, for the pride of my people.
You reckon? Yeah. Are you patriotic? Do you think you would?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like I don't. I'm not. I'm less so, but I still can get it.
I'm only patriotic in the way where I'd like to add to the greatness of our country. I'm not patriotic in a way it's like, we need to fight these wars, we need to get land back, we need this, we should deserve everything. No,
I look at it more in a sense of like being happier from where you're from, like being proud of where you're from. Sort of
I'm more patriotic in a way where I would like to succeed as a Serbian, partly Croatian, just a person from a Slav, a person.
Yeah,
because I feel like a lot of us Slavs have not really had much of a spotlight.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Personally, I think obviously throughout the years, but recently, like, it's been we've been shining a little more.
Yeah, okay.
Or people from the Balkans.
Yeah.
Like, including Giannis, who's Greek. You know, he may not be a white Greek, but he's been in Greece long enough for him to be a Greek.
He plays for Greece. Like
Exactly. Yeah. So, and his brothers. So I'm saying the Balkans is getting more of a shine recently in sport, in other ways. Like even the Volkanovski, he's Australian, but he also admits that he's Macedonian.
Yeah,
that's another person that's shining in a high place. Jan Blachowicz, Polish, Slav. What's his name? The guy from the Czech Republic, Yuri.
Yeah,
another Slav.
Yeah, there's a lot of them coming out of the woodworks.
Probably in the top 5 NBA players right now.
2 of them.
3 of them are from the Balkans. 2 of them are Slavs.
Because Giannis. If you want to count
it. I'm saying Balkans, but then the 2 are Slavs.
Yeah.
Luka and Jokic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And both.
That's crazy. Yeah, you do have a lot. You have a lot in football as well. You have a lot in tennis.
Mitro.
He played again last night. He won. He didn't score though. He didn't score.
But he's been playing really
honestly,
well.
I love him. I actually do love him.
He's such a good guy as well. He's such a good guy.
But also I love what he like kind of just embodies.
I
love what he embodies.
Do you know what he embodies? An old school striker.
But like honestly,
you don't see those anymore. Everyone has to be really pacey now.
Yeah,
he's not that pacey, but got the fucking.
But his touch is perfect.
His touch is great, and
but like because he doesn't
his physicality.
He doesn't actually. He rarely ever because like you think when you look at him, when you see like he's not like naturally just like graceful on the football.
No.
But like when you look at that,
works.
But when you look at that, you think he's gonna be slow.
Right.
But he doesn't need to be. You don't need to be fast
because
it's just your own pace that you're in tempo of, and he has his own tempo down to like the T. Like he knows what he's doing at his pace that works, and like
he's aware of his position. His positioning is great because he's aware. He's like, okay, I'm not faster than him, but if I position myself here, by the time I get there, by the time he's there,
the use of his strength is unbelievable.
He's
like,
man of Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, like it's and like properly.
Like I've made him.
You
look
see
like
people
a
run into him, and he's fucking
boom.
It's like
inspirational.
It is nice. It's nice.
And that's what I'm saying. That's kind
of goal scorer.
That is realistically all I really want to do is kind of like add to the greatness.
If you think about it, right? If Haaland wasn't a monster, like Haaland's a different type of breed. Haaland is like the first type of person that you think he'd be in the NBA sort of thing.
Dude,
like with just a pure athlete.
Did you see his last 2 goals?
Dude, he's a joke. Dude, he's a fucking human. Like he's not a human. Right?
He looks like and you know what the greatest thing is? He actually for some reason looks like those old school Vikings.
Yeah, but also sort of half alien. Half
alien. If that motherfucker came to... Isn't it funny that he's almost doing what the Vikings did?
Yeah, and
coming to England and taking over.
Bro, he's crazy. Like,
dude, imagine seeing that guy jump off a boat and coming at you with a fucking axe. I'm good,
That's
bro.
That's terrifying. Wait, fucking see ya.
Oh, this is me.
See ya. Like, what? Like... What are those genetics? Like, I want to see his dad wasn't anything like that. Like he's only 6'3", maybe.
Is he?
Like 6'2", 6'3". He's more of the size and like just the athletic build that like shocks me. He's not that.
Yeah, he's 194 centimeters.
Yeah, so like,
he's a centimeter shorter than Zlatan.
Yeah, him and Zlatan are the most similar in terms of their structure.
Yeah,
Zlatan is way more
very
agile.
Similar kind of players.
Like, but Zlatan's like much like skillfully,
much
like skillful,
agile,
like unbelievable.
He did taekwondo.
Yeah, like he does. Zlatan has the best category. Like looking back, like I think Zlatan gets the most disrespect out of any
Right.
player ever.
And he's done it for so many clubs.
He's scored over 4 decades.
Right.
That's how crazy
for
he's
so many
been.
clubs.
Like, so crazy.
And one of his craziest achievements has only come recently.
Yeah.
What that is?
Yeah.
AC Milan had not won a championship
For ages. And
you know what the last time was? When he played.
Yeah.
And then the first time again was when he played. And
Yeah.
he told him, he was like, this season, I'm going to bring it back.
Yeah. He had like a terrible injury in the last season. At the end of the last season, it was
Dude,
like fucking
what a
crazy.
guy, dude.
He's actually like proper inspirational.
Hey,
he's up there, bro. He's up there. We forget he's up there.
Slavic.
Yeah, he's like that. But like that's what. Do you think Haaland has a bit of that in him? Do you think or is it pure Viking?
No, that's more the Vikings.
Yeah, because they like
he doesn't look like a Slav. He looks very.
Yeah, because Zlatan.
He looks very Nordic, Germanic kind of like.
Scandinavian. Yeah, no, I get it.
That's what I mean. Like.
So strange, just like some weird freak like that. Like it's just like because he's the first of what I think will happen in football. Like
we saw it first with Virgil, I'd say.
Yeah, Virgil is the first like pure like athlete,
right?
Like just like 6'4" machine back and like
well,
can do anything.
You know what it is? It's now we're starting to see people that could have been NBA players playing football.
Yeah. Like we'll just the better genetics and like people figuring out how to like just do it.
Ronaldo was the first, I think, super athlete.
Yeah. Well, LeBron was going pretty crazy.
No. I mean, in football.
Oh, yeah. Ronaldo's taking it to a different level.
Yeah, because he's so meticulous with it, almost like.
I think you'd be surprised with Messi. I think. Like,
for sure, Messi.
No. But I mean, in terms of how crazy he probably take it.
Yeah, but does he fucking build his body to be jacked?
He doesn't. No, but that wouldn't work because he needs.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Ronaldo takes a different approach.
Yeah.
It's the NBA approach of
Yeah, but like I think football doesn't work that way. For an example,
also
Haaland,
positioning.
No, but for an example, Haaland, even though he's this way, he's not the best footballer in the world.
No.
Like he can score as many goals as he wants.
Yeah.
If he scores 60, he won't be the best footballer. He'll be the best at scoring goals.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. He'll be the best.
Yeah.
But like Kevin De Bruyne's a better player than him.
Did you see he's 1 goal away from matching Suarez's goals in Champions League?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's stupid.
How old is he?
And Suarez is honestly the best striker of our generation.
Well,
like Suarez is by far the best. Dude, in terms of one player, by far. Name me one striker better than him. There isn't one. Nah, no chance. Over Suarez, no chance. Suarez outscored Ronaldo and Messi 1 year.
True.
No one else has done that.
True.
No one else. He only just did it now.
Yeah.
Suarez and that season in the Premier League as well.
Yeah, that was
the most stupid thing in the world. Like literally dragged Liverpool the entire way. Like Suarez is crazy because he's a racist cheat. But like he
bites people.
He's arguably one of the best strikers ever to live.
Yeah, definitely.
Even his the way he scores goals as well, unbelievable. He has that Zlatan thing about him, you know?
Yeah.
Like he scores like that back heel, that goal that he's got,
crazy.
Unbelievable. There's one for Liverpool where the ball comes over his shoulder, and he chests it down, takes a touch around the keeper within 2 meters. And it's just the fucking doing that at that pace is just stupid.
Right.
And he just plucks it. And it's just
the level of control
crazy.
you need, it's almost like you're aware of the distance and the way the ball's falling that you touch it in such a gentle way that it only just falls a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, there's so much to
you have
it
to
that
mold
people
your
don't
body.
realize.
You have to mold your body
There's so much to it that people don't realize. It's not just it just hits you and it falls.
Because think about you in this situation, or me, even me. In that situation.
Yeah, right.
Just fucking.
You have to cup it, sort of
Yeah, no, it's impossible.
So Joe Rogan posted this on his Instagram. It was an article, and the name of the article is basically China discovers stunning crystals on the moon, nuclear fusion fuel for limitless energy. The find makes China the third country to discover a new mineral on the moon, and the country says it's analyzed the soil for rare helium-3.
Yeah, okay.
So let me repeat that: nuclear fusion fuel for limitless energy. And Joe Rogan captioned, "Might be a good time to learn Mandarin, kids." He might be right. That's all they needed, because their prior issue was the fact that they were getting the energy and the oils and all that shit from this other superpowers, right? Like Russia and America.
Yeah.
Whilst they were the main production source.
Okay.
Now, if they're able to get this limitless energy from the fucking moon, that allows them to completely just...
Okay, how hard is it going to be to get it from the moon?
If they've already found shit, it's not that hard.
But what do you mean? They've got to think about this. Think about this logically. You're the business manager of the guy that's trying to get that shit down from the moon.
Okay, dude. They'll send fucking robots.
How many? Okay, so how much money are these robots?
Dude, why the fuck does it matter? This is the Chinese government that's doing all of this. They have billions.
Do you know there's a reason why we haven't gone back to the moon, right?
It's expensive to... Dude, these are all fucking ideas and theories that get told to you by who? The TV, the fucking government. You usually, if you find other sources around, you realize that these motherfuckers have been doing shit behind our backs and not telling us about shit the whole time.
Because
it doesn't fucking cost shit to them. Because you know why? Because they're the ones that print the fucking money.
You would know about
they're
going to
the ones
the moon.
that decide the economy.
You'd know about them going to the moon.
Dude, you know how many missions are kept secret?
Yeah, no, but I'm not denying that this isn't a thing that they want to do. I'm not denying this.
How much do you know about what the Chinese government?
I'm not denying this, by the way. I'm not denying that they know it's there. I'm just saying the logistics.
It's going to be hard to get back.
It's going to be hard to set up a farm.
Sure.
No, think about a farm that you're going to have to set up. It's unlimitless, but it's not like just one block is unlimitless.
Right.
They're going to need constant. They're going to need constant.
Obviously, but the fact that they've tapped into something and they can start a project where they can start.
That's ages away. That's ages away.
That's not that far.
At least 2 years.
What is that in the big fucking term of everything?
2 years? I don't have to worry about it right now, bro. I don't have to worry about it. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have to. I've got 2 years to learn Mandarin. I'm fine.
You know what? I'm legitimately, from now on, when I get my massage at the massage place, and I'm not being racist, okay? My massage lady is 100% Chinese, and she speaks Mandarin. We have spoken about this.
Yeah.
So, from now on, every time I go in there, I'll be like, could you please just speak to me in Mandarin and teach me Mandarin?
Yeah.
Because once China takes over, I'm on their side.
You got 2 years.
And
bro.
guess what? Guess what? I have an advocate that I am a good guy. That Chinese lady.
Yeah, you've got one on your side.
If they come and they're like, the dinosaur up and they're like, which one is good? Which one is good?
Yeah.
And she's like, that one. And I'm like,
No. Do you know what it will be? You'll be being chased down an alleyway, like in a dark alleyway, by by a bunch of them, and then they're looking. No, they're looking at you, like the one light shining on you. You're staring at them, and then like they've all got weapons and shit, so they want you dead. And then she just pops like right out behind them. Yeah. Fucking starts taking it out. You get involved as well. Fucking couple uppercuts to one of them, and then you're on the run. She saved you, and then she's taking you back. So you're safe. You're safe, bro. With her, you're safe with her.
So it's like kind of like Nazi Germany, where some of the Germans were actually saving the Jews.
Yeah. And you're one of the saved ones. And then she has to keep coming back to you. She knows where you are, and you make love and stuff.
Wasn't going that far. I was just gonna go more like they chase me down the alleyway, and I turn around, and in Chinese I say thanks for the massage. And they're like, what? They're like, what did he say? He speaks Mandarin. Let's leave him alone. He probably just on crack, man.
He's a smart guy.
Damn, I got cooked.
That's all you've learned in 2 years. Mandarin seems hard to learn. Oh man, like let all those fucking like.
Also,
just sounds like sounds.
Also, who decided to call it Mandarin? Because is it spelled the same way as the fruit?
I imagine so. If you told me how to spell both the fruit, if you told me to spell both the fruit and the word, I would spell them both the same. That's just my honest assessment of the situation. I don't think there's any other way about going about it.
Wow, it's spelled the same way.
Oh, I knew it. I just knew it. I had an inkling. Do you reckon we named the fruit because of the language? Maybe we just thought that fruit was a bit like, a bit like that.
Racist?
No, we looked at it and we were like, yeah, it kind of looks like looks like a Chinese person. The Mandarin.
What if Mandarin is the way they say it, you fucking racist?
That might be up. I was throwing up options. I was throwing up options. I don't know, dude.
This is how you English people do come to racist terms. They kind of look like this.
I was brainstorming.
Yeah.
I was brainstorming. You brainstormed as well. I don't know why you're attacking me like this right now. I'm just saying I'm brainstorming. I'm with the Chinese, bro. Like I see, like I love the Chinese. Me and the Chinese are like tight. You know.
Yeah, that's
I have
why
a
you don't.
I have a
Is that why
Huawei.
you've never gone to a
I have
place
a
that's just
Huawei.
a Chinese business?
I have a Huawei.
Oh, okay.
I have a Huawei.
Right. Okay, cool. Right.
Don't worry, I'll
Do you know personally? You know who I'm gonna ask to be my Mandarin teacher? John Cena.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Yeah,
he kills it. He kills in that apology.
He's very good.
He kills that apology.
Yeah, I seen a video of John Cena being some dude going up to him in public and bugging him, and he was like really getting up into his face.
Yeah.
And John Cena like reacted very calmly, very like.
Well,
but
I
like,
think he would.
Yeah. But
Probably
like
gone through that so many times.
Yeah, I imagine so. But at the same time, he fucking like is like jacked to the gills, and I was like, wow, you could just like I get credit to you to go up to him and fucking be in his face and shit. I guess. Right. I guess you're looking for a lawsuit if he fucking does anything.
Yeah, well, you're looking for money.
America's so fucked like that.
It's weird, and a lot of people... Oh, speaking of America being fucked, I watched this video. You know what? Actually, I can play the video because it's not really owned by anyone specifically. It's that thing I posted on my story the other day. I hope it's still on my story. Oh, it's not. You know that thing with that chick? You might have probably not even fucking seen it. Hey, you didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically,
I'll
summarize it. You know,
I think I would have seen it.
So basically, the guy and the girl are in the car before their date, and they're talking to each other, and they're talking about stuff. And she's like, "Yeah, my rent." She's like, "My rent." She's like, "My rent 1,800," and he's like, "Oh shit, true." And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "So like, if we start dating, I'm just expecting you to pay it." And he's like, "What?" She's like, "If we start dating, you gotta take care of me. Like, you gotta keep a bad bitch." And he's like, "What?" And so she's basically just saying this shit, and he's taking it really cool. Like, she's like, "Okay, so we can go on the date now." He's like, "Yo, no, we're not going on this date. You're already expecting shit from me." And she's like, "Yeah, like, if you want to keep a bad bitch." And then she's saying, "Let's go to this restaurant." It's like, obviously expensive restaurant. He's like, "Did it is." And it's like, "Why y'all chicks always talking about this restaurant?" And basically, she's basically saying, if we start dating, I expect you to pay the rent for my place. And then she's like, "Why? Where do you live?" And she's like, "He lives like this." And he's like, "Well, it seems like you're pretty well off, so why can't you pay my rent?" And he's like, "It's not about that. It's not about that at all."
Maybe it is though.
But that's basically tricking. You know what tricking is?
Maybe that's what she's looking for in a man.
Clearly, but isn't that weird that that's become more the normalcy of society?
If anything, you respect her for coming out about it very early, and then you can cut it in the bud if you don't like it. You've got to give her respect for being honest.
Which was cool, but also clinically insane.
Yeah, you can have your opinions, but she probably... Okay, wait 1 sec. Is she going to get it?
Huh?
Is she going to get it?
Okay, from now on, everyone...
No, wait. Is she going to get it?
Huh?
Is she going to get it?
Get what?
Her rent paid by a guy.
I don't know, possibly. Someone.
Probably.
Some sad cunt will.
Probably.
Some sad cunt.
So is it that insane? So is it that insane?
It is, because only someone with no morals.
Is it that insane? If you could do it. Okay, if you could do that. If you were a girl.
No, I'm not paying.
If you were sexy.
And what? And we're just dating and paying for rent.
And you're...
Who the fuck are you?
And you need someone to pay your rent.
Who the fuck are you?
So you wouldn't, say for example,
if I was a girl, would I make men trick me?
No, would you?
No, if you're a girl, I mean tricking as in like paying for my shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, fucking use the fucking.
Then why are you blaming her? You would do it.
No, I'm not blaming her. I'm talking about the idea. I think it's insane that you expect something like that.
But it happens. Why would you be insane to expect it?
It's not about doing it and it happening. I'm saying the level of expectation of people nowadays is that. There's so many.
No, it's not.
Yes, there is, dude. I've seen it on Instagram.
No, she's just looking for that.
If you want to keep me, I'm a bad bitch. You gotta do that.
No, she's just looking for that. Most people want to
she tried to defend it. She tried to keep him.
How many girls have you ever met? How many people have you ever met where they go, "No, you have to pay"? Like how many have you met?
No. But there's levels of expectation. Obviously, some will expect you to pay for this or pay for that. Some will expect you to not pay for shit.
I've never met
on a date with women that expected you to pay, and there's women that legitimately before the date said, "There's no way you're paying for me. I'm paying for my half."
I get that more often.
I've gotten both.
I know. I've gotten that more often.
Right? And I'm fine to pay for a dinner date or anything like that. But if we're dating and you expect me to pay for my house and your house, you're insane.
I don't think you are. I don't think it works.
Okay, let's switch.
It works.
Let's
it works.
switch.
No, but if something happens in daily life often, why are you insane for thinking it's going to happen? In her circle, I'm not
saying it's insane for it to happen. I'm saying it's insane to expect something like that.
Okay, say for an example,
from
her
people,
circle.
From a person
Think about her circle. Her circle of life,
is
right?
insane.
No, no, but if it works,
all the bitches
why
around
is it insane
her
if
are
it
all
works?
insane. I'm not saying, oh my god, dude. I'm not saying it's insane in a way where it's like, oh my god, this would never happen. No, I'm saying it's insane in a way where you sit with yourself and you think you're a bad bitch and you expect someone to pay for your life while you just suck their dick.
Yeah, I don't think that's insane. I think that's so common.
Are you serious?
I think it's the most common thing in the world.
Yes, but it's insane that you have that level of value. That's all you...
No, I think that's most of the people, bro. I think you're discounting the NPCs. Bro, you can't just discount... Bro, imagine all the NPCs are
I'm not saying
no,
insane in a way that it's not plausible or that it doesn't happen so frequently. I even said before, there's so many girls that are like that. They have these level of expectations. They're just going to leech off a person.
Yeah, they're the NPC. Bro, everyone can't be an intellectual. Otherwise, you wouldn't be very smart.
Yes, but no, it's not about that. It's just... people need to understand that you can't expect so much shit from other people. Actually, you can't expect nothing.
You can because it works for them. Like I said, it works. If it works for them, why can they not expect it?
Because you become I'm about to amputate it. I swear to God, I'm about to amputate it. You become a low value person.
But if she still gets what she wants,
you're a vacuum.
Yeah, but
like, you're a cum vacuum.
I agree with you.
You're a cum vacuum with 3 holes. You're a cum vacuum at that point. You have no value. You suck a guy's dick. You fuck him. You don't have a job. He pays for your rent. He pays for your food. You sit there with that level of expectation. He even shadowed her by saying, why would I pay for your rent? I don't even know you. I don't know what you're like. I don't know what your other intentions are like. I don't know if you're intelligent enough for me to sit there and have a conversation with you. For me to be even willing to pay for your shit.
You're really animated about
No, because I just saw this and you know what? I've learned from your left. No, it's not about me. No. Let me explain. You know what I've decided to be? I've decided to be a man. You know why? Because I've decided to see there is so many people like Andrew Tate, which is a hero, getting taken down from us. Nah, fuck that. Regardless. What I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to do what the leftists have taught me to do.
Yeah.
Speak out when I need to.
Yeah.
Loudly. So they all hear me. My thing is, just like all the leftists are saying, this has to be respected, this has to be done like this has to be... I want people to have less expectations.
Okay. Speak your truth, sister.
This world is absurd. This world is cruel sometimes. It's unfair. So how can you even have expectations? Especially for it just angers me. I don't know. What angers me is the fact that people, I don't know. You know what? I think I just don't like people that leech. Because I've been in a situation when I was younger, I leeched off people. And when I stopped leeching off people, even before that, there was a stage where I didn't want to leech off anyone because I just felt like shit. Because I was like, I just want a job and I couldn't find a job and I had to leech off other people. Obviously, I didn't. If I really tried harder, I didn't have to for a while. But I was being lazy and just, it was fine leeching off people. And I just don't think that's a valuable way to live.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's all I'm saying. And all I'm saying is, I just don't like going and meeting people and them having expectations. It's stupid. I'm just saying this is a warning. People won't like you. And the only people that you will find that will give you those expectations will be people that will actually not be of value to you. In the end, you'll get bored of them when you think he's a cuck or you think he's a piece of shit. Or you're a piece of shit because you have 4 or 5 men doing that for you. They're all paying your rent. But actually, no, they're not paying your rent. One of them's paying your rent. The others are all fucking paying for your lavish lifestyle.
Go queen, go slay.
Yeah, go
You
slay.
killed it, bro.
Go queen. Yeah, just like fucking Elizabeth. Have your slaves.
You okay, man?
No, I just needed to say that. I honestly just that really annoyed me. That really fucking pissed me off because I don't like. Look, man, I just don't like where this world is headed.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I don't.
I do. I think it's.
I really don't.
I think it's fine.
I really don't.
I think it's always gonna be fine.
I think it's always gonna be between.
Yeah, fine.
Fine and not fine. And I think right now it's not fine. So I think I need to speak up.
Because there's a girl.
No. It's not about girl. The girl was just the example.
I'm kidding. I'm just playing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the girl is just an example. I'm just saying the level of expectation that people have.
Yeah, she's ruined
right
everything. Yeah, she's ruined.
Even men.
The world's dead.
No. But even men. No.
The world's dead. We'll just go in circles.
Okay, I'll give. Look, just to turn it.
I think the world's the best place it's ever been.
Let me just explain. Just to turn it the other way, so I'm not just shitting on women. Men that go on dates with women expect sex straight away.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you expecting? First of all,
yeah,
just like you said, someone will give it to him. Yeah, no, it's shit. But what value is that?
Yeah, I get you. I agree with you on it. Like, I agree, it's not smart.
If you go in there expecting, why did she want to fuck me?
You should probably have that. You should probably have that attitude all the time.
Well,
not just on a date. Like, you can't expect sex anytime. Really.
Yeah, because when you do, you become a piece of shit.
Well, no, but also just like what, like, if there's ever like any inclination, you just got to stop, right? Like, that's just like kind of the rule, right?
And like you said, plenty of them have given it for the first time.
No, sure. But not even badly.
And I respect those women. Look,
yeah.
Shout out to those women because they were great.
Yeah,
they were. They were great.
They're the real ones.
But also,
honest ones.
I'm saying it's not about what they did. It's about the expectations of the man going to the date thinking I can smash it without even fucking knowing her.
Yeah. It's the same. That's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah. Like, it shouldn't happen. Like,
obviously that's a lesser comparison because paying someone's rent and fucking someone totally different.
Yeah. But like,
you know what it is? Okay.
But
of a man thinking that he can have multiple women. But his woman can't have multiple men. That expectation. See, that's another expectation.
Just
like the rent situation where it can happen.
The sex one's a bit strange. The sex one's a bit stranger though.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I know.
It's talking about multiple relationships. He's like, I can date 3-4 women, but a woman can't have a man. Just kind of like that Andrew Tate ideology. Wouldn't you compare that to the rent? Because it's a plausible thing that happens for sure.
Yeah,
right?
You definitely could.
But where is the fucking like?
It's actually the exact same. Yeah. It's actually the exact same. Exactly. Like, it's
that double standard where it's like it happens, but it's illogical. And
which is weirdly that's weirdly the thing with Tate that doesn't make sense because he is like that for a man. Yeah. But like it's strange that he's then like anti it for like a woman. Like, because that's the one thing that I like. I think it's America that's big on this. Is that if you like girls having high body count is weird. That's American. But that's American though, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's very American.
And
right?
It's also there's a spiritual argument as well. That
but I've never met anyone in person that cares.
I have.
Is there more
men and women?
Is there? Okay, but I think it's less so in like Australia, right? Surely.
Yeah, for sure. But the more complaints I've heard were from the men, obviously.
Oh yeah, it's way more men. It's way more.
And it's usually religious people.
Yeah. Because that's why I just think it's America a lot because like I feel like everyone that I've ever spoken to doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
Like in my age bracket, I think like everyone's kind of just like.
I think everyone's just fucking at such a rate that it's like you can't like.
It's different to when back in the days like diseases would spread.
Expecting a woman to have less than 10 men now is silly.
Yeah, like do you meet people?
Because you will find them for sure.
If you're a woman, that's 10 nights out.
Yeah.
Because like that can happen.
Yeah, because you get hit on so much.
Yeah, you're like, oh cool, another hot guy. I'll try him. Fucking why not? Like, so like if I was in that situation, I would be like, oh yeah, why not?
Not even just that. You could within a few years, 3 years, you can date 10 men. Right, fucking night out.
Yeah.
You can date 10 guys. Or have a thing with 10 guys.
Yeah, 100%.
And sleep with them even just once. You know?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be like continuous, but that's still 10 men. Like you can't expect like that. And see, that's another weird expectation, which is illogical. It's like
it's a weird innocence thing. It's a weird innocence thing, right?
And that's where it gets weird and pedophilic.
Yeah, that's when it's so weird.
That's when it gets weird and pedophilic. It's like I need that pussy to be pure.
I need it to be my pussy. Why is it needed, bro? Like it's a pussy. At the end of the day, look, I like it. but it's a pussy.
Bro,
if you put a fake one in front of it, I wouldn't know the difference.
Crazy theory. Guess what, guys? It actually closes back up.
Oh, what?
After reuse. Crazy, right?
Changes position.
Right? Wait.
Changes position on me.
It goes like this.
It's like
and then it goes like this, ready?
It's like the toys from Toy Story. It's like the toys from Toy Story. They move when I'm not looking. It's crazy.
Yeah. And no matter how hard you try, you can never find the clitoris.
It's always
It's
lost.
a rare dinosaur.
It's honestly, I think it's
the rarest.
I think it's extinct.
It's the rarest of them. The flying dinosaurs, at least.
Do you have anything else?
Yes, I actually do.
What do you wish to talk about, my friend?
Truth about Juice WRLD.
Oh shit! Yeah. We literally just watched the video.
Shout out to my friend Trey.
Yeah, shout out Trey.
Big shout out Trey. Hopefully you will come on the podcast one day. You fuck piece of shit. Big shout out to you though for putting us on some exclusive info.
It was on Instagram story.
It was an Instagram story, but it was apparently I've never heard of this guy or I've never shout out to, let's actually see what the guy's name is so I can give him a shout out. Chris Long Films on Instagram, I guess. He was speaking about, he was on the flight apparently with Juice WRLD, the same flight where Juice WRLD overdosed. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD.
R.I.P.
And look, it's nothing. It's probably not something crazy new information, but it's confirmation.
Yeah. Or it was more so just like reconfirming what he was saying.
Speculation.
Kind of like laying out what happened.
Right.
Because I don't think that was really happening. He was talking from a friend.
He was talking from a friend's perspective because it was like a lot of people were like, oh, he panicked and freaked because he was trying to hide all of his pills and stuff.
Yeah, apparently.
But apparently the truth was he wasn't actually trying to hide all of his pills.
He just wanted more pills.
He just wanted a few more to, I guess, numb himself from the situation that was about to occur.
And the stress as well.
And the stress of it, yeah. He apparently, what the gentleman explained was, he had a shit ton of lean before the flight, took a few pills before the flight as well.
Was doing it a lot in general as well, so that doesn't help.
Over a period of days. So it's kind of like, it is what people had speculated, but just to, restate the fact that it wasn't out of... He didn't try to take all of his fucking pills, apparently. He still actually had pills in his pocket, supposedly.
It felt more real, like, at least just the story. Like, it put a bit more life into the...
It didn't feel as glamorized, or not even glamorized, but like kind of like made to be like, ooh, he panicked and then he took all of his pills. What a dumb cunt.
Yeah.
It's like, he was just... a guy with a habit that took an extra one or two, maybe.
Well, who knows how many? Yeah, like if he's taking that many.
Regardless, rest in peace to Juice WRLD. I just wanted to speak on this situation because, I don't.
It's been a while now, hasn't it?
It's been a while, and I don't like when things are twisted. People's deaths.
Yeah. Max one was weird. Like Max was like.
That was really similar situation. Like it wasn't like he fucking took heaps and heaps. Probably took more than an average amount of people do, but it was his habit, and the one he did take was laced.
Yeah.
With some fentanyl,
which is fun.
Just damn, man. Just
crazy, hey.
Rest in peace to both of those gentlemen. It's very sad. Very sad. Addiction isn't a funny or an easy thing, especially when it comes to opiates and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're so...
We were watching a video actually of a street in
Kensington, Philadelphia. Yeah. If you ever want to be freaked out by a fucking street, it's just fucking...
It's rough. You see people legitimately like standing like this. They're not realizing they're being recorded. Just like, fuck, just not there, but standing up.
Yeah, that's
what's scary. It's not laying down, it's standing up and moving, but not being aware that you're probably even standing.
Yeah, it's like, I guess
it's insane.
Yeah, it's just an opiate. It's like scary. That's all I can say.
It's a sad thing. And before we end off, I just wanted to say, I found another petty thing that I've read on the internet. I don't know how true it is, but it's pretty fucking funny. Sadly, Shakira and Piqué are splitting up, but also not sadly, I don't know what their, family or their love life is like. So,
imagine there's problems.
Best of luck to both of them. But what I found funny was apparently Piqué keeps all her Grammys locked in his office, and he's not giving them back. Petty.
Yeah. Surely you have to give it back, right?
Right? Because it has a name on.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I feel like that.
Piqué.
Oh, these are my Grammys.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's a bit petty.
I kind of respect the pettiness.
Right?
Yeah, I respect the pettiness. Same. Yeah. He was. There was heaps of rumors that came out that he slept with a teammate's mum, one of the new kids at Barcelona.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think he did, but like it was a rumor at the time.
Okay.
It was really crazy.
You never know. You really don't.
Yeah, you don't, but like, you know. Who knows? Some things, you know, when people got money,
yeah,
they're looking for a bit of a thrill.
Yeah.
You know.
And maybe she was sexy.
And yeah.
Because those Latinas, you know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, she dropped off his 17-year-old.
Shakira is sexy as fuck. I won't deny that, but I'm guessing one of those young mummies, you know.
She was like dropping off her 17-year-old kid.
That.
So like, you know, he was young.
Yeah.
And then what's this? Big authoritative PK's in the house.
Guess what? Guess what? She just got.
He's in his full kit. He's in his full kit.
She just came back from Brazil. You know why? Because she got that BBL baby.
Oh.
She got that Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She kisses like she gets.
And he's like, damn.
She kisses Gabby on the cheek and like looks at PK and PK from across the room.
He's like, hello, how are you? I'm PK. And then she's like, beautiful work.
And then you've got like the other.
Who's your doctor?
You've also got like the other Barcelona players like, what the fuck's he doing with your mum, bro?
Damn,
PK's fucking your mum.
PK's fucking your mum.
Oh,
is that bad?
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it.
You know, my mum, when I was younger, my mum used to make fun of me by telling me that she's gonna.
Imagine your teammate fucked your mum.
Yeah, true.
You wouldn't like that teammate, hey?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But it's a funny story. My mum used to always tease me when I was younger. She would always say that she's gonna marry Toddy. And then she's gonna move to Italy away from me.
Oh yeah.
I used to hate
my mum used to say shit like that all the time.
Totty.
My mum used to say that shit all the time.
You fucking cunt. Whenever he'd come on TV, my uncle would even fire it up.
You know who's a weird one my mum had a weird attraction to? There was this guy called Chapman from the Geelong Cats.
Oh,
right. AFL, yeah, this AFL player. My mum was in.
That's why you didn't like footy.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Fucking footy plays. Fucking hate him.
But like, yeah, my mum had like a weird one with that. There was also there was more. My mum had just like weird ones.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I remember my other ones. Oh, she actually really liked that. I think he was an English singer actually. Robbie Williams.
Oh yeah.
Loved him. Yeah. Jazzy, sexy man. Sunday select.
Mine will be Paper Planes by MIA.
Okay. Mine will be Rage by Ocean Alley.
Fair enough. Well, that's not my phone. Peace out.